Welcome to the Swift Motion podcast. Our guest today is Mr. Radovan Damjanovic, expert for Serbian language and historian. Mr. Radovan, thank you for hosting us here near your home in Dorcho. You're an expert for Serbian language. You've written a cult classic book called Serbian Dictionary. It's one of the most important books in studies of the Serbian language and history in 20th century. How do you view the future of English as the global language of communications?
It's a very difficult and tricky, tough question because the global network and communications will push out English, in my opinion, because there are big population east in China.
So that is the future.
Russia, yes, and English is going down. In America because of Spanish, in Asia because of Chinese, Mandarin. Russia is for themselves, they are independent in culture, like all Slavs. In my researching through the decades, I find very much examples that the Serbian language is the mother of Slavic language.
So the Serbian language is the mother of all Slavic languages.
This is oldest. I will speak only for Europe.
Yeah.
This is oldest living language in Europe. And ancient Latin and ancient Greek languages depends of ancient Serbs. I know that is maybe for majority is very funny and stupid, but it is true. You know, ancient people in Italy, Etruscans, they called themselves Rasena, Raška. This is Serbian. And in Greece also, on Crete, Crete, Peloponnese, and northern Greece, live Slavic people through the history, believe it or not.
So we are a great people, and it's one of the secrets.
Serbs are ancient. Oldest town in Europe lies in Serbia, 8,000 years ago. That's true, and I only can tell you that it's very difficult for ordinary people to swallow this. For example, most English words, like vessel. Vessel means transportation of water with some boat, small, large, derives from Serbian word vessel. Veslo is a requisite for rowing, and rowing is from Serbian word row, canal in the earth. There is thousands of examples. In French, privilegia from Latin and French privilege.
What are the roots of the Latin terminology used in sciences?
200 years ago, one Serb linguist, Pavle Solarić, a close friend of Lord Frederick North, peer of England and governor of Ceylon, wrote book Roman Slavs with 700 words that Latin derives from Old Serbian. Serbian language has 11 million words.
That's a lot.
Nobody has more. No nation, no tribe, no country.
You have decided to translate the technical words about Web3 and the modern generation of internet into the English language. Why do you think it's important to have local
It's important
words?
for future, when people will throw out English. Serbian language is best. I will tell you one secret now. American art, Department for Biology, researching bacteria, tried to form a digital catalog of all bacteria in Latin, but it is failed because Latin is not primary language, and artificial intelligence couldn't reduce it and solve. But when they put in artificial intelligence Serbian language, catalog was formed. This is story 15 or 10 years ago, old story, but nobody don't know.
So it's interesting that the Latin language doesn't have a structure.
Interesting is that American army read my books.
Really? Wow. Like I said, you are probably one of the most influential Serb intellectuals of the 21st and 20th century.
After 20 and more years of struggle in media, in TV, internet, it's normal.
As a great linguist, you were always a proponent of contextual instead of purist translation of terms.
Yes, I think it is not necessary because very much English words and Latin words and Greek words come from Serbian. Serbian language have more, I will say, branches.
A lot of people in the world haven't heard the things that you are saying now because unfortunately your works and the works of others haven't been translated to English. Are you maybe planning to translate the Serbian dictionary?
Maybe, but it is very tough task because the text in my books are very, tricky. The translator must be very educated. And,
So it cannot be translated by anyone. You would need the expert out of the experts.
Help, it's possible. The most important thing in translating is that the writer is alive. It's a joke, but it's true. And some Latin verbs said kvale vinum, tale latinum. Kakvo vino, takav je latinski. If you want good translate, you must try to find the best translator. I translate some texts from Old Serbian and Old Russian, Old Slavic. Very, very difficult task because we have no proper dictionaries. You must dive deep in etymology. English language have semantics, but they don't have etymology. Basically, they know meaning, but they don't know origin. It means that they don't know etymology at all.
Mr. Damjanovic, thanks for participating in our Swift Motion podcast and
Okay, next time in Russian.
in Russian. I need to learn Russian first. Thanks for being our guest.